What is Hedera Hashgrath or HBAR? They're not the same thing, just like Cardano versus ADA. Hedera Hashgrath is the network, and HBAR is the token that runs on top of the network. So whenever I say HBAR, I may be talking about Hedera. I will try to keep them separated. But yes, Hedera is the network, and HBAR is the token that runs on top of it. So HBAR right now, we're looking at 5.1, almost 5.2 cents. It's had a high of 47 cents in the bull run, November 2021. And let's talk about Hedera. Hedera Twitter. What's going on here? So I like to come to the Twitter, and I like to follow any projects that I am interested in, and I'm definitely interested in Hedera. Full disclosure, I have a small bag of Hedera. It's in my personal list of top 10 tokens that I want to have for the bull run. So that's why I'm doing a video on Hedera, not trying to shill it, not trying to get you guys. I'm not financial advisor. I don't want this to be financial advice. What I like my videos to be is you find out about something you didn't really know about, and now you want to know more and you want to do your own research. And that's what I totally want everyone to do, your own research. Don't listen to CryptoSteve. He's an idiot on the interwebs who just likes cool things, who likes to point it out, who wants to make you think about it. So, don't listen to me, or listen to me. However you want to do it, do your own research, and then you decide whether I'm right or wrong. You make the decisions that fit what you're doing with your life. But friendly advice, if you're thinking about a token, you should know everything about it before you invest in it, right? You should also not invest anything you're not willing to lose, because sometimes things go to zero. So I come in here on the Twitter, and we're scrolling down through Hedera's and just seeing what they've got going on. And over here we notice this coolest of the cool memes, Dex front running, Mev bots getting all excited, Hedera Hashgraph consensus. Whoa, stop. All right. Yeah, that is one great thing about Hedera, is it's so many transactions per second that you can't front run it with a Mev bot. All right, so what is cryptocurrency Hedera Hashgraph, and how does it work? It's going to talk about the benefits of securing crypto with the scalability problems, performance, and cost of blockchain technology. We all like to talk about that, right? But what exactly is it? It's decentralized distributed network that is structurally quite different from Bitcoin, Ethereum blockchains, which perform equivalent functions based on security validations, algorithms that are more efficient, and those on the blockchain networks, right? It sounds like a lot of words. One of the important things is there's no mining, which means the environmental impact on the technology is dramatically reduced. Transaction costs are potentially lowered too. Hashgraph can implement an open ledger with some of the security and anonymity benefits of blockchain-based ledger, with additional benefits like performance and higher capacity. It is definitely an open ledger. How does it work? The Hedera Hashgraph network is based upon a concept from the graph theory called direct acyclic graphs, which you'll hear people say DAGs. It's just how they do the math, right? So Hedera uses these graphs and negotiations among the nodes to implement what scientists call asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance consensus algorithm, right? Yeah, that's a lot of words. Good, video over, everyone's good to go, right? Okay, so the Byzantine generals problem is, you may remember from school, where you have all these Byzantine generals that are they're decentralized, which is basically what DeFi is. It's all decentralized, and they need to all verify that they're getting the correct messages from each other in order to coordinate things properly. So they send multiple messengers. There's some real cool stuff on here. It's some very serious math, but basically this is what it looks like. You have all these generals would be your nodes or your validators. They send multiple messages to each general, and based off the messages they receive, they can tell if one's correct or not. and then it goes with consensus of the higher amount. It's kind of like the same way that Bitcoin, but in a decentralized way. So it's way more complicated that Bitcoin, everyone's doing all this math, and then one person or one machine, one computer finally does the correct math problem, and they go, "This is the answer. I found it." They send it to everyone. Everyone else finally redoes that math and then verifies, yes, that is correct. And as long as 51% of the network verifies that is the correct math, then they're like, okay, that is the correct math, and this is what we're all using. Boom, that block's finished, and on to the next one. This is just way more complicated based off decentralization. So you can read all about it, and you got to read it like 4 times. Keep looking at the picture and read it, and look at the picture and go back, and then you'll think you have an understanding, right? All right. So it runs on the Hedera Hashgrath network, much like Ether runs on top of the Ethereum blockchain, right? Hedera Hashgrath supports smart contracts, so it is a potential host for distributed apps in finance and other fields of smart contracts. Developers create applications. Distributed, so dApps. Who's the founders? You can read all about the founders. It's been around since 2015, and speaking of that, there's roughly 50 billion tokens, but they were all mined in 2015, and somewhere right around, we're sitting around 31 billion that have been released. So there's no mining. Hedera says that the Hashgrath mainnet is already handling more than 4.5 million transactions per day. The current mainnet is throttled. It says, so this is an older thing because it says it's throttled at 10,000 per second. Okay, yeah. 4.5 million. They're way over that now. And because they have so many transactions per second, the amount of electricity they're using kind of remains constant for the most part. And the more transactions they have, boom, it makes each transaction per transaction basically 0.1 cents, right? 0.01 is what this is saying. All right, how to use Hedera Hashgraph. It offers mainnet developers who wish to create dApps, decentralized applications. The network supports smart contracts, offer speed, economy, and security benefits of Hedera's own cryptocurrency, right? So it's ideal for dApps that accept or make payments, verify identity, generate private tokens, secure health information, or perform other tasks. How to choose a wallet. So personally, I choose wallets I know. Okay. So when I look at these, I'm like, BitGo, Fireblock, Kingdom Trust. Okay. Trust Wallet, everyone knows. Atomic Wallet, everyone knows. Coinomi, yeah, a little bit. Exodus, probably the one I would trust the most out of here. And yeah, my HBAR wallet, maybe that's actually by HBAR. I would have to look into it. I don't know. I don't have an HBAR wallet yet. Most of my HBAR is on exchange, and I want to rectify that soon. But what I do like down here is, for extra security, a hardware wallet can be accessed, blah, blah, blah. Hedera recommends Ledger Nano. I have a Ledger Nano. Mine is full. I have an old one, and so I need to get a new one that holds way more. The original Nano says 6 apps, and mine is sitting about 3 or 4. The newer ones will hold up to 100 apps. So once you get yourself a Nano X, then you're good to go. You shouldn't have more than 100 different kinds of tokens anyway. Yeah, and they talk about other places that, to me, not your keys, not your crypto, right? So I'm not even going to talk about that. It's proof of stake, just like Ethereum is now, Cardano and other proof of stake networks where people stake their tokens. They earn for staking. The staked tokens is what's used for the validation. Bottom line, HBAR is promising cryptocurrency on a unique technology that sidesteps many of the limitations that hinder adoption and the usefulness, right? Frequently asked questions. There's a lot to say about it. Where to buy? Me. I buy it on Coinbase, and you can also get it on KuCoin. Those are probably the only 2 exchanges I really use right now. Where to sell it? Same place you bought it, right? What's the price? We just talked about that. It's just under a nickel. Where is it? it ranks 34th in market cap right now, and it's at 0.52 cents with a market cap of 1.6 billion, right? And the volume is 16 million. So a lot of HBAR being traded on a daily basis. Circulating supply, like we talked about, there's a total of 50 billion tokens, and right now there's 31.3 billion that are out. Oh, there even shows the max supply. So 62% of the max supply is out. They have a 15-year, I think it actually says it in here somewhere. There's a 15-year, here we go, we'll go back to their main page. There's a 15-year release of these tokens. So it'll be like 2033. So there's over 2 million, 2.4, almost 2.5 million mainnet accounts created. 41 million transactions in the last 24 hours. Now I can tell you, I was shooting this video yesterday and I totally messed it up, and I deleted everything I shot, and it was like 70 some million. So each day it changes. 5.64 seconds in consensus, and that's what I was talking about, the MEV bots. Ethereum takes like 16 seconds just to wrap everything up that it sits there, but this is actually way faster. And I know the 5 seconds, you're like, what? No, the 5 seconds is after everything is complete and everyone has reached consensus. So way faster than Ethereum. Average cost per transaction, this is saying basically 0.1 cents, right? Yep, 0.1 cents. And the kilowatt per hour transaction, super crazy low, but that's per transaction. Hedera is an open source public network governed by leading organizations around the world. Places like Kofa, DBS, Dell, Boeing, Chainlink Labs, EDF, IBM, Google. The list goes on. LG, Tata Communications, Ubisoft, Zane. Then they with the ecosystems built by the community. Their community still, LG, LimeChain, Horizon Labs, Miko, Dova, Experts, Hashback. You can read, right? I'm reading to you. So here, once again, their page, they're going to talk about what is HBAR, how's it work, Ethereum virtual machine, performance optimized, and all this good stuff. And, but what is it used for? It's a great system for payments, DeFi, NFTs. I was looking at some of the NFTs on Twitter. I was like, man, how did I miss those? I have a few ADA NFTs, and I have some Ethereum NFTs. My little Pluto Alliance alien that I use as my logo is an Ethereum one. I wish it was ADA. I tried to get me some of the goats a long time ago. Decentralized logs, sustainability, decentralized ID, hello future, applications powered. These are several applications that are powered already on the Web3 ecosystem that Hedera is creating. Enterprise applications. LG is doing sustainable NFT marketplace, sell digital artwork. So it's really starting to grow. And right now, in my opinion, only my opinion, it's a good time to get in, because even if we got back to the all-time high of the last bull run, you're talking pretty much a 9x. I believe it'll go higher. What I'm looking at in the charts, what I see, my opinion, this is based off me looking at the charts, I'm seeing somewhere between 70 cents and possibly 95, maybe $1. It really depends on other factors, not just what you see in the chart sometimes. So I feel very confident we'll see 70 cents, and that to me is a number I'm saying is a low number. So all right, sweet, let's redo this. Had a crazy dog barking in the background, and let's talk about the carbon negative commitment. They want to talk about how very green they are, especially compared to everyone else. And, I have to stand up for Cardano down here, even though it says 13,000 times more. This is all based off per transaction, and Cardano roadmap. It's getting faster and faster. It just released Hydra, so I'm pretty sure this information is probably not correct. And I'm not saying it's going to be up here next to here, but it's probably got to be in here somewhere. Still better, Visa, 1,000 times more electricity per transaction. I totally love Algorand, but it's even more. Now, in comparison, if you had Bitcoin down here, Bitcoin is about 3 to 4 times higher than this LROD. So, you know, that's proof of work. I think Elrond is proof of work, and it seems like from here up, probably proof of stake. So that's the deal with that. And yeah, that's what we have here so far on Hedera, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this and you take the time to look into Hedera and learn a little more about it and make your own decisions and take a deeper dive for yourself. I'm trying to keep these videos short because my biggest comment is your videos are too long. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit like. It'd be awesome if you hit subscribe. Appreciate it. Either way, have a great day.